You got me like, girl, what you want from me? What you want from me? And try to buy your pretty heart with a price too high. Baby, you got me like, you love when I fall apart, so you can put me together and throw me against the wall. Baby, you got me like don't you stop loving me, don't quit loving me, just stop loving me. Fine with fire, just to get close to you. Could we burn something today? And I'll run for miles just to get a taste. Must be love on the brain that's got me feeling this way. It beats me black and blue, but it feels me so good, and I can't get enough. My name. No matter what I do, I'm no good without you, and I can't get enough. Must be love on the brain. Let me keep loving me, just love me, yeah. Just love me. All you need to do is love me, yeah. Tired of being played like a violin. What do I gotta do to get in your heart? Baby, like don't you stop loving me, don't quit loving me, just stop loving me. Fine with fire, just to get close to you. Could we burn someday? And I'll run for miles just to get a taste. Must be love on the brain that's got me feeling this way. It beats me black and blue, but it feels so good, and I can't get enough. No matter what I do, I'm no good without you, and I can't get enough. Must be love on the brain.
What's on your brain tonight? That's what I want to know. This is Dedicated with Roseanna. And if you are ready to get in your feels, this is the place to do it. If you've never been here before, welcome to WBAM. It's a lovely, lovely family, and we are glad that you tuned in with us. So, what I do here is I read stories and dedications and requests and answer questions and say whatever's on my mind at the time, I guess, and take you all on a journey, because you never know how the show is going to go, what people have to say. Just know what I always say. There's always something to say. It's probably never going to be a show that I don't say that, because there's always something to say. So, without further ado, I will get into my first dedication. And my first writer is Sheila. And Sheila says, I would like to dedicate Celine Dion's Because You Love Me to my soulmate. I met my soulmate 7 years ago after a bad divorce, when I was at the lowest point in my life. My whole family turned their backs on me, and he was there to pick me up He picked up all the pieces. He didn't care that I was damaged, that I overthink everything. He held me through the countless nights of never-ending tears. He embraced my darkness and showed me that I was worth more than anything in the world. He literally was my voice when I couldn't speak for crying over lost family, especially my children and grandbaby. He was my strength, he is my truth, and I am everything I am because he loves me. Thanks, Ro. Oh, yes, I will absolutely do that. Sheila, I'm going to hook you up, my girl. Do not cry on me. And if you do, just make sure I ain't looking.
For all those times you stood by me, for all the truth that you made me see, for all the joy you brought to my life, for all the wrong that you made right, for every dream you made come true, for all the love I found in you, I'll be forever thankful, baby. You're the one who held
You're my angel, you see me through. Believe in me, I believe in you. Oh, fill my heart from your loving well. You're my angel. Pick me up when I'm feeling down, when I stumble on shaky ground. Oh, you're my answer when I can't tell. You're my and way behind, when I am clearly out of my mind. Oh, when I find I'm in my own hell, you're my
Yeah, Sheila knew I was just joking about the not crying part because I didn't know who was going to need the box of tissues more, her or me. But I think we kind of split it in half. Just so y'all know, Sheila is my coworker and friend, and she tuned in to my show for the first time for my last show, and it was all she could do not to cry then, and it was over everyone else's stories. So I kind of knew ahead of time when hers got told what was going to happen. So I really appreciate her participating in this. It's just good for the soul, you guys. So, all right, we're going to move on to my next writer. And my next writer is an amazing part of the WBAM family. He is faithful to send in his amazing music all the time to every show. He has an amazing voice, who I at times myself have mistaken for Springsteen himself. Yeah, he's good. Mr. DBK561. He says, for everyone who has had love, lost, and got on with life, this song is for you.
nights are long, 2 years and still you're not gone. Guess I'm still holding on. Drag my name through the dirt, somehow it doesn't hurt though. Guess you're still holding on. You told your friends you want me dead and said that I did everything wrong. And you're not wrong. Well, I'll take all the vitriol, but not the thought of you moving on. 'Cause I'm not ready to find out you know how to forget me. I'd rather hear how much you regret me and pray to God that you never met me, then forget me. Oh, I hate to know I made you cry, but love to know I crossed your mind, babe. Oh, even after all, it still wrecked me to find out you know how to forget me. Even after all this time, days aching, nights are grey, my heart is still your place, babe. Guess I still feel the same. No, you can't stand my face, some scars you can't erase, babe. Guess you still feel the same. Well, I'll take all the vitriol, but not the thought of you moving on. 'Cause I'm not ready to find out you know how to forget me. I'd rather hear how much you regret me and pray to God that you never met me, then forget me. Oh, I hate to know I made you cry, but love to know I crossed your mind, babe. Oh, even after all, it still wrecked me to find out you know how to forget me. Even after all this time, I'm not ready to let you forgive me, to let you forgive me, to let you for. Oh, I'm not ready to let you forgive me, to let you forgive me, to let you for. I'm not ready to let you forgive me, to let you forgive me, to let you for. Oh, I'm not ready to let you forgive me, to let you forgive me, to let you. 'Cause I'm not ready to find out you know how to forget me. I'd rather hear how much you regret me and pray to God that you never met me, then forget me. Oh, I hate to know I made you cry, but love to know I crossed your mind, babe. Oh, even after all, it still wrecked me to find out you know how to forget me. Even after all this time.
I hear you just got married, took a month-long honeymoon, and you were all smiles at the wedding, and you cried when you kissed the groom. I got no invitation, I guess the mailman didn't bring it to me, but I see the whole thing in slow motion every night as I try to sleep. My buddy John said you looked real pretty, and you acted like you were in love. He said the preacher asked for objections, and he thought about standing up. I told John he must have been crazy, 'cause you were just about to say I do. He just gave me a wink and said all he could think was it could have been me with you. It could have been me standing there with you. It could have been me and my dreams coming true. But those dreams move on if you wait too long. You took me to now to see it could have been guess I ever told you that I went out and bought you a ring. I even carried it around in my pocket, waiting to say the right thing. I pulled it out the other day, but the diamond had lost its shine. Well, I know how it feels, 'cause my eyes grow dim when I think you could have been mine. It could have been me, standing there with you. It could have been me, and my dreams coming true. But those dreams move on if you wait too long. You took me now to see it could have been me. Dreams move on if you wait too long. You took me now to see that it could have been me, standing there with you. It could have been me, and my dreams coming true. But those dreams move on if you wait too long. You took me now to see it could have been me. 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 Could have been me.
Thank you, DBK, for that dedication. I just want to say I can't speak for everybody else. I'm sure there are people that felt this. I know I did, as I find my place in this. Yeah, you know, some doors have to close before others can open, and it doesn't always feel the best, but nevertheless, they close and another one's open, even if it's not what we had planned. Yeah. So it's good to have music to help you to find your way through this. And so I really, really appreciate what was said here. So, all right. As we continue to be in our feelings, I'm going to move on. My next story goes like this. Growing up, my oldest brother was always my hero. He's 4 years older than me, so it was the perfect age for me to admire him without being in competition like I was with my other brothers. This story is the story of WBAM and of Bonley Johnson and all the friendships and great things that I have in my life, y'all included. Because without him, none of this would have happened. It was an early fall day around 1979. As a matter of fact, I know it was 1979. Me and my friend Shelton and two of my brothers, my oldest and the one that was close to my age, were out riding bikes. We went riding around Pine Lake, which was just really a big pond. There was a church camp there, so there were buildings and all sorts of trouble for us to get into when the church folk weren't there. It was our normal swimming hole. We weren't planning on swimming that day because just days before, my oldest brother had wrecked his bike. My youngest brother, who was a tinkerer, had loosened the nuts on his front tire and it fell off when he was going fast. He flipped over the handlebars and broke both of his collarbones. He had to wear this contraption that kept his shoulders locked into place and kind of looked like this weird bra. But at any rate, it kept him from swimming, so we just decided we would mess around and not swim. We had a football with us, and we were tossing it around. Well, it went into Pine Lake. So I went in after it. It was a spot we didn't swim much because the algae was so thick. There was lore at that time that algae would tangle your feet and drag you under. Well, turns out it wasn't totally lore. As I was swimming for the football, my feet became entangled in the algae. I went under, and I went under hard and blacked out. When I came to on the bank, everyone was hovering over me. My brother had torn off his brace, jumped in and swam to me, grabbed me and swam me out with both of his collarbones broken. They weren't cracks. He had multiple fractures in both sides. He was in so much pain after. I remember that night hearing him in pain trying to sleep. I don't know how or why he did what he did, and sadly, it wasn't the last time he saved my life. I'll tell that story another time. Ro, could you play I'm Bad, I'm Nationwide for my badass brother? I think he's earned it. Wow.
Well, I was rolling down the road in some cold blue steel. I had a blues man on the back and a beautician out the wheel. We're going downtown in the middle of the night. We're laughing and I'm joking and we're feeling alright. Oh, I'm bad. I'm nationwide. Yes, I'm bad. Easing down the highway in a new Cadillac. I had a fine fox in front, I had three more in the back. They sporting short dresses, wearing spike heel shoes. They smoking Lucky Strikes and wearing nylons too. Go keep back, we're nationwide. Yeah, we bad. We're nationwide. Well, I was moving down the road in my V8 Ford. I had a shine on my boots, I had my sideburns lowered. With my New York brim and my gold tooth display. Nobody give me trouble cause they know I got it made. I'm bad, I'm nationwide. Nationwide. Yeah, yeah.
all gathered round, and they gazed in wide wonder at the joy they had found. The head nurse spoke up, said, leave this one alone. She could tell right away that I was bad to the bone. Bad to the bone. Bad to the bone. Bad. Bad. Bad to the bone. I broke 1,000 hearts before I met you. I'll break 1,000 more, baby, before I am through. I wanna be yours, pretty baby, yours and yours alone. I'm here to tell you, honey, that I'm bad to the bone. Bad to the bone. Bad. Bad. Bad to the bone. Rich woman beg, and I make a good woman steal. I make an old woman blush, and I make a young girl squeal. I wanna be yours, pretty baby, yours and yours alone. I'm here to tell you, honey, that I'm bad to the bone. Bad. Bad. Bad to the bone. Kings and queens step aside. Every woman I meet, they all stay satisfied. I wanna tell you, pretty baby, what I see I make my own. And I'm here to tell you, honey, that I'm bad to the bone. Bad to the bone. Bad. 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 Woo! Bad to the bone.
Wow. Bad to the collarbones is more like it. Let me just tell you. That is some love right there. And I know, Bon Lee, that he's your hero. And I totally get that. And I just have to say, he's all of our heroes. Because you're right. Without him, there would be no WBAM. And it's been life changing for me, and I know for so many others. God, to not be able to embrace what this station has been, jeez, I can't even imagine at this point. So, sir, I salute you because you are life changing on so many levels. So, I just want to say thank you. And we have another story. My next writer says, I met the love of my life at the age of 12. I walked into his 7th grade class on the first day of school, and there he sat. He was tall, slender, wide shoulders, curly brown hair, and green eyes. He was almost 3 years older than I, and in my grade because he was a farmer's son. Like most farmers, when needed, the sons would have to stay home and work on the farm instead of going to school. He didn't pay me any attention, and I just adored him in silence. This went on for 2 or more years until one day he asked me for a date. I felt like my heart would jump out of my chest. We dated for a time until my mom learned that he was 3 years older than I, and she forbade me to see him again. So after high school, he went to the war in Vietnam, and I married someone else. I kept up with his whereabouts as best as I could, but lost track of him during his 3rd tour of duty. I didn't know if he was alive or dead. For over 20 years, I thought of him and wondered about him. I had given up hope of ever knowing. In 1993, I was widowed, and in early 94, I got a call from my niece telling me that a man was looking for me and had reached out to her. She was calling me to see if it was okay to give him my phone number. I asked who this person was, and she told me, and I almost fainted. It was him. He was seeking me out after all those years. My heart felt like it would jump out of my chest. We lived 200 miles apart. He called a few days later, and it was like I was that young girl again. We finally were able to meet up, and I actually moved back to where we had grown up. We got to spend a few years together before fate would throw us another curveball. He has passed on now. My love for him has never dimmed. He was, is, and always will be the love of my life. Would you please play I Will Always Love You? Thanks, Roseanna. Oh, that's beautiful.
If I should stay, I would only be in your way, so I'll go, but I know I'll think of you every step of the way. And I will always love you. Will always love you. You, my darling, you. Bittersweet memories, that is all I'm taking with me. So goodbye, please don't cry. We both know I'm not what you need. of all you dreamed of. And I wish you joy and happiness. But above all this, I wish you love. Darling, I love you. Ooh, I'll always love you.
First time we met is a favorite memory of mine. They say time changes all it pertains to, but your memory is stronger than time. I guess everything does change except what you choose to recall. There's a million good daydreams to dream on, but baby, you are my favorite memory of all. Like the night we made love in the hallway, slept all night long on the floor. Like the winter we spent on Lake Shasta, alone and closer than ever before. And I remember that London vacation. It was you made the whole thing a ball. There's a million good times I could dwell on, but baby, you are my favorite memory of all. The first time we met is a favorite memory of mine. Say time changes all it pertains to, but your memory is stronger than time. I guess everything does change except what you choose to recall. There's a million good daydreams to dream on, baby, you are my favorite memory of all.
Since we're on the subject, this is me sharing my heart and thoughts on love, the most precious and powerful thing on earth. Sit tight and let's reflect a little.
Well, now, really, when we go back then to falling in love and say it's crazy, falling, you see, we don't say rising into love. There is in it the idea of the fall. And it goes back, as a matter of fact, to extremely fundamental things. That there is always a curious tie at some point between the fall and the creation. Taking this ghastly risk is the condition of there being life. You see, for all, the life is an act of faith and an act of gamble. The moment you take a step, you do so on an act of faith because you don't really know that the floor is not going to give under your feet. The moment you take a journey, what an act of faith. The moment you enter into any kind of human undertaking and relationship, what an act of faith. See, you've given yourself up. But this is the most powerful thing that can be done. Surrender. See, and love is an act of surrender to another person. Total abandonment. I give myself. Take me. Do anything you like with me. See? So, that's quite mad, because you see, it's letting things get out of control. All sensible people keep things in control. Watch it, watch it, watch it. Security, vigilance, watch it. Police, watch it. Guards, watch it. Who's going to watch the guards? So, actually, therefore, the course of wisdom, what is really sensible, is to let go, is to commit oneself, to give oneself up, and that's quite mad. So we come to the strange conclusion that in madness lies sanity.
I'm in my bed and you're not here, and there's no one to blame but the drink and my wandering hands. Forget what I said, it's not what I meant, and I can't take it back. I can't unpack the baggage left. What am I now? What am I now? What if I'm someone I don't want around? I'm falling again, I'm falling again, I'm falling. What if I'm down? What if I'm out? What if I'm someone you won't talk about? I'm falling again, I'm falling again, I'm falling. You said you cared, and you missed me too, and I'm well aware I write too many songs about you. The coffee's out at the Beachwood Cafe, and it kills me 'cause I know we've run out of things we can say. What am I now? What am I now? What if I'm someone I don't want around? I'm falling again, I'm falling again, I'm falling. What if I'm down? What if I'm out? What if I'm someone you won't talk about? What am I now? What am I now? What if you're someone I just want around? I'm falling again, I'm falling again, I'm falling. What if I'm down? What if I'm out? What if I'm someone you won't talk about? I'm falling again, I'm falling again, I'm falling.
Like a road that never ends, how it leads me back again to heartache I never understand.
Darling, I put my heart upon the shelf till the moment was right, and I told myself,
Next time I fall in love, I'll know better what to do. Next time I fall in love, ooh, the next time I fall in love, the next time I fall in love, it will be with you.
oh now, as I look into your eyes, well, I wonder if it's wise to hold you like I've wanted to before.
Tonight, ooh, I was thinking that you might be the one who breathes life in this heart of mine. Next time I fall in love, I'll know better what to do. Next time I fall in love, ooh, the next time I fall in love, the next time I fall in love,
It will be with you.
next time I'm gonna follow. And if it drives me crazy, no matter why, the next time I try, next time I fall in love, I'll know better what to do. Next time I fall in love, ooh, the next time I fall in love, the next time I fall in love, it will be with you. Next time I fall in love, next time I fall in
Oh. Y'all, I think this show gets me more into my feels than anything. Goodness. So, my next writer is my beautiful and amazingly talented friend, Tara. And she says, I'm dedicating this song to my two beautiful daughters, Eden and Ireland, who are my whole entire world. They are 23 and 10 years old, and my proudest accomplishments in life. The lyrics in this song resonate with me so much, as I'm sure with anyone with children. I just want them to stay little forever and never grow up.
Your little hands wrapped around my finger, and it's so quiet in the world tonight. Your little eyelids flutter 'cause you're dreaming, so I tuck you in, turn on your favorite night light. To you, everything's funny. You got nothing to regret. I'd give all I have, honey, if you could stay like that. Oh, darling, don't you ever grow up. Don't you ever grow up. Just stay this little. Oh, darling, don't you ever grow up. Don't you ever grow up. You could stay this simple. I won't let nobody hurt you. Won't let no one break your heart. And no one will desert you. Just try to never grow up. Never grow up. You're in the car on the way to the movies, and you're mortified your mom's dropping you off. At 14, there's just so much you can't do, and you can't wait to move out someday and call your own shots. But don't make her drop you off around the block. Remember that she's getting older too, and don't lose the way that you dance around in your PJs, get ready for school. Oh, darling, don't you ever grow up. Don't you ever grow up. Just stay this little. Oh, darling, don't you ever grow up. Don't you ever grow up. It could stay this simple. And no one's ever burned you. Nothing's ever left you scarred. And even though you want to, just try to never grow up. Take pictures in your mind of your childhood room. Memorize what it sounded like when your dad gets home. Remember the footsteps, remember the words said, and all your little brother's favorite songs. I just realized everything I had is someday gonna be gone. So here I am in my new apartment in a big city. They just dropped me off. It's so much colder than I thought it would be, so I tucked myself in, turned my night light on. Wish I'd never grown up. I wish I'd never grown up. Oh, I don't wanna grow up. Wish I'd never grown up. Could still be little. Oh, I don't wanna grow up. Wish I'd never
In the early rush of morning, trying to get the kids to school. One's hanging on my shirt tail, another's locked up in her room. And I'm yelling up the stairs, stop worrying about your hair, you look fine. Then they're fighting in the backseat, and I'm playing referee. Now someone's gotta go the moment that we leave, and everybody's late. I swear I can't wait till they grow up. Then they do, and that's how it is. It's just quiet in the morning, can't believe how much you miss all they do and all they did. You want all the dreams they dreamed of to come true, then they do. Now the youngest is starting college, she'll be leaving in the fall. And Brianna's latest boyfriend called to ask if we could talk. And I got the impression that he's about to pop the question any day. I look over at their pictures sitting in their frames. I see them as babies, guess that'll never change. You pray all their lives, someday they will find happiness. Then they do, and that's how it is. It's just quiet in the morning, can't believe how much you miss all they do. Want all the dreams they dreamed of to come true, then they do. No more Monday PTAs, no car cruise or soccer games. Your work is done. Now you got time that's all your own. Been waiting for so long for those days to come. Then they do, and that's how it is. It's just quiet in the morning, can't believe how much you miss all they do and all they did. You want all the dreams they dreamed of to come true, and they do. Oh, they do. I turned on the evening news, saw an old man being interviewed, turning 102 today. They asked him what's the secret to life. He looked up from his old pipe, laughed and said, all I can say is, don't blink. Just like that, you're 6 years old and you take a nap and you Wake up and you're 25, then your high school sweetheart becomes your wife. Don't blink, you just might miss your babies growing like mine did, turning into moms and dads. Next thing you know, you better have a 50 years as they're in bed, and you pray and God takes you instead. Trust me, friend, 100 years goes faster than you think, so don't blink. Well, I was glued to my TV when it looked like you looked at me and said, let's start putting first things first. 'Cause when your hourglass runs out of sand, you can't flip it over and start again. Take every breath God gives you for what it's worth. And don't blink, just like that, you're 6 years old and you take a nap and you wake up and you're 25, then your high school sweetheart becomes your wife. Don't blink, you just might miss your babies growing like mine did, turning into moms and dads. Next thing you know, you better have a 50 years as they're in bed, and you pray and God takes you instead. Trust me, friend, 100 years goes faster than you think, so don't blink. I've been trying to slow it down, I've been trying to take it easy, in this here today, gone tomorrow world we're living in. Don't blink, just like that, you're 6 years old and you take a nap and you wake up and you're 25, then your high school sweetheart becomes your wife. Don't blink, just might miss your babies growing like mine did, turning into moms and dads. Next thing you know, you better have a 50 years as they're in bed, and you pray and God takes you instead. Trust me, friend, 100 years goes faster than you think, so don't blink. No, don't blink. Life goes faster than you think.
Well, that just makes me want to hug my mama tight. And for those of you who can't do that, my heart goes out to you. And my next writer knows that feeling all too well. Bless his heart. He says, when he lost his mom, he lost his rock, his whole world. And he did a song for her while she was still on hospice, and he asked me to play it tonight. He says to his mom, times are hard without you, and I miss you every day. But I know that the pains you were having are over now. Love you, and we'll see you soon. Your baby boy, Jordan.
I'ma kick it off with an introduction, a snippet, just a tidbit to clear up any bad assumptions. That I go by J-Day, but my government named Jordan. Since the beat is stripped down, no extra sound, figured I could go toe-to-toe with an acoustic and make my flow wrap around, showing TD4 I'ma throw and go pound for pound. Since the beat is so naked, I'ma respect it, cause I never forget the path that led to my lifestyle from little child. As I got old, it got colder, but my ass hella wild. By the 5th grade, had eye surgery med, cause the doctor said I got ADD. Pills would make it go crazy. Now one lady said, no way, see, that'd be my auntie. I could truly say I was a problem child, didn't understand how to behave. Or maybe I did, and as a kid, all eyes on me with all my issues. My mom, and she still forgave. Fast forward to the 7th grade, public school was the worst place. Speaking different from a private school, I was a marked target for them to disgrace. From getting booed off stage for receiving a musical award, to getting jumped on the bus on my way home by 2 boys and a girl. I got my hands folded, eyes watering and down on the both knees. Head to the sky as I cry, stumble to try to say the prayer that was meant for me. Now I lay me down to sleep. In life tussles, it's been a struggle. Happiness is what I seek. If I die, please don't cry. Hope it's before I wake. Because the pain can't be maintained with the look of sadness on your face. I'm heading to high school, cool, but the shit ain't no damn musical. Slacking off in class, no teacher paired me and my grades. I'm looking like a damn fool. Sports and girls ran the world, no working all play. Back then I found myself dazed and confused, but there ain't no Matthew McConaughey. Every new year, new girl, but in my mind, they was just friends. Being cussed and fussed at was routine, not me. Who wanna be player dreams? Getting close to graduation, send an invitation with my family around me. Cross the stage, the cheers and yays, but that day my sperm donor didn't deserve VIP. Summertime with the summer vibes, summer cries with the summer lies. My stormy life is a hell of a drive. Me packing for college, it's a surprise in the summer shine. On the road to a new journey, looking back at the home that I'm leaving. On my sports vision, a mission, and I hope that it ain't just dreaming. Now I lay me down to sleep. In life tussles, it's been a struggle. Happiness is what I seek. If I die, please don't cry. Hope it's before I wake. Because the pain can't be maintained with the look of sadness on your face. Well, the time is here, there's no need to fear, but for fear itself. Out in the world on my own, the route for a man can't be seen. It's not crystal clear on the path to destruction. College year toughin', major roughin'. When you're skipping the class for soccer games and naps, that's called a straight to combustion. By my second year, it was known. Jordan, your grades, sorry, you gotta go. Wasting the time and money on my mind. She and I that a baby boy got bounced, no draw. On my way home, all compassion overlapping. I'm still a pride and joy, but the pain in my stomach, heartbreaking. Word, no decoy, dear mama. I'm asking for forgiveness. I know that I've done wrong. I'm asking for forgiveness. It's all on me, been too long. I'm asking for forgiveness. Your love is King Kong strong. I'm asking for forgiveness. Show you I know I'm sorry. That's why I wrote the song. Now I lay me down to sleep. In life tussles, it's been a struggle. Happiness is what I seek. If I die, please don't cry. Hope it's before I wake. Because the pain can't be maintained with the look of sadness on your face.
Appreciate it. When I was young, me and my mama had beef. 17 years old, kicked out on the streets. Though back at the time, I never thought I'd see her face. Ain't a woman alive that could take my mama's place. Suspended from school, I'm scared to go home. I was a fool with the big boys, breaking all the rules. Shed tears with my baby sister. Over the years, we was poor than other little kids. And even though we had different daddies, the same drama when things went wrong, we blame mama. I reminisce on the stress I caused, it was hell. Hugging on my mama from a jail cell. And who thinking elementary? Hey, I see the penitentiary one day. Running from the police, that's right. Mama catch me, put a whooping to my backside. And even as a crack fiend, mama, you always was a black queen, mama. I finally understand for a woman it ain't easy trying to raise a man. You always was committed, a poor single mother on welfare. Tell me how you did it, there's no way I can pay you back. But the plan is to show you that I understand. You all appreciate it.
Don't you know we love you, sweet
dear mama.
Place no one above you, sweet.
You all appreciate it.
Don't you know we love you?
Now ain't nobody tell us it was fair. No love from my daddy cause the coward wasn't there. He passed away and I didn't cry cause my anger wouldn't let me feel for a stranger. They say I'm wrong and I'm heartless, but all along I was looking for a father, he was gone. I hung around with the thugs, and even though they sold drugs, they showed a young brother love. I moved out and started really hanging. I needed money of my own, so I started slanging. I ain't guilty cause even though I sell rocks, it feels good putting money in your mailbox. I love paying rent when the rent's due. I hope you got the diamond necklace that I sent to you. Cause when I was low, you was there for me. You never left me alone because you cared for me. And I can see you coming home after work late. You're in the kitchen trying to fix us a hot plate. You're just working with the scraps you was given. And mama made miracles every Thanksgiving. But now the road got rough, you're alone. You're trying to raise 2 bad kids on your own. And there's no way I can pay you back. But my plan is to show you that I understand. You all appreciate it.
Don't you know we love you, sweet
and dear mama,
place no one above you, sweet.
You all appreciate it.
Don't you know we love you?
Pour out some liquor and I reminisce. Cause through the drama I can always depend on my mama. And when it seems that I'm hopeless, you say the words that can get me back in focus. When I was sick as a little kid, to keep me happy there's no limit to the things you did. And all my childhood memories are full of all the sweet things you did for me. And even though I act crazy, I gotta thank the Lord that you made me. There are no words that can express how I feel. You never kept a secret, always stayed real. And I appreciate how you raised me and all the extra love that you gave me. I wish I could take the pain away. If you can make it through the night, there's a brighter day. Everything will be alright if you hold on. It's a struggle every day, gotta roll on. And there's no way I can pay you back. But my plan is to show you that I understand. You all appreciate it.
Don't you know we love you, sweet
dear mama,
place no one above you, sweet.
You all appreciate it.
Don't you know we love you, sweet
and dear mama, dear mama.
looking back when I was so afraid.
to me and say to me, I could face anything, and no one else can do what you've done for me. You'll always be, you will always be the girl in my life. Ooh, oh, mama, mama, you know I love you. You know I love you. You know I love you. Mama, ooh, mama, you're the queen of my heart. You are. Your love is like tears from the stars. Your love is like tears from the stars. Mama, I just want you to know. Mama, I just want you to know. Loving you is like food to my soul. Never gonna go a day without you. Fills me up just thinking about you. I'll never go a day without my mama. You know, mama, you know I love you. Mama, you're the queen of my heart. The queen of my heart. Your love is like tears from the stars. Your love is like tears from the stars. Mama, I just want you to know. Mama, loving you is like food to my soul. Loving you is like food to my soul. Oh, yeah. You are the food to my soul. Yes, you are.
Oh my. Wow. I just know that the stars are shining a little bit brighter right now. Because I know somebody's mom is extremely proud of them right now. Now, that being said, we're going to drizzle back into the power of love. I just want to share a little bit more of my heart with you guys. Just absorb it. Let it take you wherever it wants to take you. Either in your heart or your mind or both.
There are millions of people out there, but in the end, it all comes down to one.
They say when you meet the love of your life, time stops.
Love is passion. Love is passion. Love is passion. Obsession. 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 Someone you can't live without. You can't live without. I say, fall head over heels. Find someone you can love like crazy and who will love you the same way back. The same way back. The same way back. How do you find him? Well, how do you find him? Well, how do you find him? Forget your head and you listen to your heart. To make the journey and not fall deeply in love. Well, you haven't lived a life at all. But you have to try. You have to try. If you haven't tried, you haven't lived.
Say something, I'm giving up on you.
Open your heart to love. It is so worth the risk.
I'll be the one if you want me to.
I'm gonna choose to see the best in you.
I'm not with you.
Anywhere I would have followed you.
I can go to the end of the world for that. What time?
Say something, I'm giving up on you.
Why are you so scared of staying? I think it's because you can see a future here.
And I will swallow my pride.
I guess. With you?
You're the one that I love.
I'm not a terrible goodbye kiss.
Saying goodbye.
There's not a day will go by I won't think of you.
My name just once.
The best love is the kind that awakens the soul. That makes us reach for more. That plants a fire in our hearts and brings peace to our minds.
I've loved you since the first moment.
And I'll love you until my last.
Never would have believed if somebody would have told me that it'd be so easy letting go of the old me. I always thought I'd keep my cool, but that all changed. 'Cause ever since I met you, girl, I ain't ever been the same. I'm crazy 'cause I'm crazy about you. I'm restless 'cause I can't sleep without you. I'm a drunk, but it's on your love. I'm an addict, gotta have it, can't get enough. I'm heartless 'cause I gave it to you. I'm selfish when I got my arms around you. I'm crazy 'cause I'm crazy about you. It's hard to keep it together when you're working with a smile like that and eyes that will make you lose your mind. And if this is what it's like, I don't want it back. I'm crazy 'cause I'm crazy about you. I'm restless 'cause I can't sleep without you. I'm a drunk, but it's on your love. I'm an addict, gotta have it, can't get enough. I'm heartless 'cause I gave it to you. I'm selfish when I got my arms around you. I'm crazy 'cause I'm crazy about you. Oh yeah, yeah, I'm crazy about you. I'm crazy 'cause I'm crazy about you. I'm restless 'cause I can't sleep without you. I'm a drunk, but it's on your love. I'm an addict, gotta have it, can't get enough. I'm heartless 'cause I gave it to you. I'm selfish when I got my arms around you. I'm crazy 'cause I'm crazy about you. Crazy about you. Yeah, I'm crazy about you.
Drink my whiskey without asking. Put your boots up on my couch. It drives me crazy to remind you more than once to take the garbage out. You use my good towels on the dog. That's the only thing I've asked you not to do. Most days I'd love to lock you out. I can't live without you. The kitchen table ain't for business. Wish you'd put the bills where they go. I guess you need an invitation to the backyard to see that it needs mowed. Leave your whiskers in the sink. I've told you till I'm black and blue. You never worried what our neighbors think. I can't live without you. you've got my back. Even when I'm wrong, you're the only one who knows me, and my heart can't get along. I got some reasons to cry, I can't tell you which one. But you don't ask no questions, you just hold me till I'm done. And when I'm looking to fight, you flat refuse. I can't live without you. You're always voicing your opinion. You play your guitar way too loud. God, I reckon it would kill you to lift a finger, help me clean this house. You know your jokes ain't all that funny, but I'll keep on laughing if you want me to. Nobody understands why I love you, but I can't live without you. You've got my back, even when I'm wrong, and you're the only one who knows me, and my heart can't get along. Well, I got some reasons to cry, and can't tell you which one. But you don't ask no questions, you hold me till I'm done. And when I'm looking to fight, you flat refuse. I can't live without you. I can't live without you.
What are we feeling now? Are you guys feeling stuff? I know I am. I got chills. It's always something to say, you guys. My next writer, who remained anonymous, says, Obi-Wan Kenobi, you are always among the first to welcome people to chat, to follow them on Smule, to offer supportive words for their show submissions. Your kind and loving spirit exudes from everything you do. You are a friend to all, and each one of us are grateful for your friendship. Thank you for being you. Would you please play What I Like About You by the Romantics? And I will do that. I just want to say, though, you are absolutely right. Obi-Wan Kenobi is absolutely fabulous. He is a great support system and a trooper and a true friend, and I love him with all my heart. And he's a beautiful soul, and he has a beautiful family, and definitely shout out to him. So, here goes, bud.
ever find yourself stuck in the middle of the sea, I'll sail the world to find you. If you ever find yourself lost in the dark and you can't see, I'll be the light to guide you. Find out what we're made of when we are called to help our friends in need. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Ooh, yeah, yeah. If you're tossing and you're turning and you just can't fall asleep, I'll sing a song beside you. And if you ever forget how much you really mean to me, every day I will remind you. Oh, find out what we're made of when we are called to help our friends in need. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Ooh, yeah, yeah. You'll always have my shoulder when you cry. I'll never let go, never say goodbye. You know you can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Ooh, ooh. You can count on me 'cause I can count on you.
My last writer of the night is none other than the gorgeous Heather Carr. And she has a story to tell. And it's quite a story. I've read it a few times, and you guys got to stick around for this. She asked me to play When I Get There by Pink. Her story starts like this. We all have people in our lives that made an impact so profound, we strive to make them proud and often attribute at least a portion of our successes to them. For me, that person was my high school band director, Russ Campbell. I first met Russ when I was playing the flute and oboe in intermediate band. He would come to the 2 middle schools in town to scout talent for his award-winning high school bands. If you were an incredible talent who happened to live out of his district, he would make sure you appeared to be in his district by the time you started high school. Throughout his many years of teaching, I wonder how many kids shared a mailing address with Russ. Russ and I had a special connection from the get-go. I was a tiny little spitfire that didn't take no shit from anyone, adults included. So when he first tried to make a smart-ass comment to me, I threw him right back at him. This was not what he expected, and he busted out with a great big belly laugh. Being 12, I wasn't sure that what he was laughing at, so I was undecided whether I liked him. Every time I saw Russ at the band room or at a band rehearsal after that, He'd always rip me about something or another, like my big 80s hair making up for the lack of my height, or something other, nonsense comment. And I'd throw some barb or another back at him, like, well, at least I had hair. He was balding. Fast forward a couple years to my first day of high school, when I arrived at the band room. For the fourth period advanced band, Russ asked the class if any of us had issues during the first period by not being on the roll sheet. 7 of us out of about 100 or so kids raised our hands. Russ then informed us that we were actually in the elite first period wind ensemble, and to go get our new printed schedules at the office and head to our proper fourth period classes. Prior to my freshman year in high school, no freshman had ever been in the wind ensemble, and you previously had to audition to get in, though none of us had officially auditioned. The wind ensemble was an award-winning band that was known all over California. It was an honor to be part of it, though it was slightly terrifying at the same time. We played college-level music, and the competition for chairs was brutal. Whenever a particular section was screwing up a portion of the song, Russ would go down the line to have each person play that section, and would rearrange chair placement according to how they'd performed that section. Imagine my surprise when I wound up second chair, out of 8, within a couple of months. I swear I was in constant state of anxiety during all the 4 years in this wind ensemble. I never wanted to screw up, mostly because I didn't want to disappoint him or make him think he made a bad decision choosing me to be in his elite band. As a result, I practiced like it was my job. Shortly after making it into the wind ensemble, Russ provided me a scholarship to receive weekly lessons from a professional who was terrific and beat all the classical training into me. I had started tutoring other flute players in the 8th grade, and Russ started funneling students to me, as well as talking other band directors in town into doing the same. I had loads of students and terrific reputation as a tutor, but I know I could have never gotten to that level that I did without his help. He was always guiding his students to achieve bigger and better things and acting out as our rudder or sergeant to get us there. In my freshman year, the first chair was a shy male junior who was never comfortable in a leadership role, so he bounced those duties to me. I've always been bossy. While I was comfortable in that role, the other non-freshman flute players didn't like a freshman sitting in the second chair, so I was constantly challenged. For challenges, both players would have to go into Russ's office during lunch and have to sight-read passages, play scales Russ selected by memory, and play difficult passages Russ chose from our current performance pieces. For those wondering, during those 2 years of constant challenges, I never gave up my chair. And at the end of my sophomore school year, every kid in band at school was auditioned to be seat for the next year's wind ensemble and other bands. After 2 solid weeks of auditions, results were posted on the bulletin board along with some of the superlatives. Imagine my surprise when I not only won first chair for wind ensemble in the junior year, but I also won perfect audition. I guess all those challenges paid off. As first chair flute, I was seated to Russ's right, and he enjoyed every second of it as he'd bounce his baton off my sky-high hair and make snarky comments that I'd throw back. Despite all of his playfulness, when it came to music, he was all business. Russ always pushed us to aim higher and to never rest on our laurels. He enjoyed challenging us and keeping us all off balance, never knowing what to expect in class from one day to the next. He encouraged us all to audition for the honor bands and competitions, so we did. Many of us snagging first chairs and solos, bringing spotlight back around to the band and the man in charge of it. In my senior year, Russ went on a health kick and decided to walk to school most mornings. Since we both had to be at school for 0 period at the same time, we ended up walking together for the last 10 minutes or so of our walks. I learned a lot about Russ during those walks, and he talked to me through my parents divorcing that year, causing my entire music world to blow up, and I would not be able to attend college due to my family's financial issues. Following high school, Russ and I remained in touch. I stayed in his guest room when I visited my hometown, and we'd have dinner together when he drove through Portland on his way to train conventions, a massive hobby of his. My entire family knew and loved Russ, including my kids. He was always a character and caused laughter to erupt whenever he went. Russ had his first bout with cancer when I was in my late 20s. All the kids rallied around him and supported him through it. The cancer returned a couple years later, and a few number of folks supported him through it. By the third and subsequent rounds of cancer, it was just me supporting him. The last round of cancer ultimately took his life, but not before he and I embarked on a funny, encouraging card war through the mail. It was like having a pen pal with a new card in my mailbox each week, only I knew my pen pal very well in person. I still have every single card. I still have every single card he sent me during that time, many of which contained his fears, hopes, and dreams, as well as his thoughts and wishes for me, including admitting that I was his favorite student in all the years of teaching, and that he was disappointed that I'd never professionally pursued music, and he had always believed that I had the drive to make it. What I never had the chance to tell him was that he instilled that drive in me. I couldn't bear the thought of him seeing me fail when he invested so much time, energy, and money into my musical success. I still can't. When it comes to musical endeavors, I'm an overachiever, and that's all Russ's fault. Thank you, Russ. I love you and miss you something fierce, and sincerely hope we meet again someday.
I think of you when I think about forever. I hear a joke and I know you would have told it better. I think of you out of the blue when I'm watching a movie that you'd hate. You'd say it, you were never one to hesitate. You were always first in line, so why would it be different for heaven? But I got a couple questions. Is there a bar up there where you've got a favorite chair, where you sit with friends and talk about the weather? Is there a place you go to watch the sunset? And oh, is there a song you just can't wait to share? Yeah, I know you'll tell me when I get there. Do you think of me? Do you wish that I would slow down? Are there some things that you've seen that feel like home now? Are you up there climbing trees, singing brand new melodies? I hope you are. I know you are. Is there a bar up there where you've got a favorite chair, where you sit with friends and talk about the weather? Is there a place you go to watch the sunset? And oh, is there a song you just can't wait to share? Yeah, I know you'll tell me when I get there. Yeah, yeah, you'll tell me when I get there. Will you save me a place with all those pearls of wisdom? Yeah, I'll make some mistakes, and you watch me as I live them till I'm through, till I'm with you. Is there a bar up there where you've got a favorite chair, where you sit with friends and talk about the weather? Is there a place you go to watch the sunset? And oh, is there a song you just can't wait to share?
Yeah, I know you'll tell me when I get there. Yeah. I think of you when I think about forever.
It's perfect outside, it's like God let me dial up the weather. Got the whole crew here, I ain't seen some of them in forever. It's one of those never forget it, better stop and take it in kind of scenes. Everything's just right, yeah, except for one thing. You should be here, standing with your arm around me here, cutting up, cracking a cold beer, saying cheers. Hey y'all, it's sure been a good year. It's one of those moments that's got your name written all over it. And you know that if I had just one wish, it'd be that you didn't have to miss this. You should be here. Be taking way too many pictures on your phone, showing them off to everybody that you know back home, and even some you don't. Yeah, they say now you're in a better place, and I would be too if I could see your face. You should be here, standing with your arm around me here, cutting up, cracking a cold beer, saying cheers. Hey y'all, it's sure been a good year. It's one of those moments that's got your name written all over it. And you know that if I had just one wish, it'd be that you didn't have to miss this. Oh, you should be here, you'd be loving this, you'd be freaking out, you'd be smiling. Yeah, I know you'd be all about what's going on right here, right now. God, I wish somehow you could be here. Oh, you should be here. Yeah, this is one of those moments that's got your name written all over it. And you know that if I had just one wish, it'd be that you didn't have to miss this. Oh, you should be here. You should be here.
Tell me, what does it look like in heaven? Is it peaceful? Is it free like they say? Does the sun shine bright forever? Have your fears and your pain gone away? 'Cause here on earth it feels like everything good is missing since you left. And here on earth everything's different. There's an emptiness. Oh, I hope you're dancing in the sky. I hope you're singing in the angels' choir. And I hope the angels know what they have. I'll bet it's so nice up in heaven since you arrived. So tell me, what do you do up in
feel more alive. 'Cause here on earth it feels like everything good is missing since you left. And here on earth everything's different. There's an emptiness. Oh, I hope you're dancing in the sky, and I hope you're singing in the angels' choir, and I hope the angels know what they have. I'll bet it's so nice up in heaven since you arrived. I hope you're dancing in the sky, and I hope you're singing in the angels' choir, and I hope the angels know what they have. I'll bet it's so nice up in heaven since you arrived. Since you arrived.
You know, I could deal with a lot of things. Technical difficulties, things like that of that nature. When you do what we do, you expect all that. I don't know if anyone's ever told you, or if you already know, it is almost damn near impossible to read when you have an ocean pouring out of your eyeballs. I don't know if y'all could tell, but I was a mess. There's nobody better be able to leave here and say that they didn't feel something. So, with that being said, we are at that part of the night where it's time to wrap things up. So, I am going to lead us out with one last thing to say and one last song. But before I do, let me say it was such a pleasure to share this time with you all tonight. I hope that you enjoyed it. Feel free to participate in future shows. Just visit the website, WBAMradio.com. Get your story or dedication in there, or just simple song requests if that's all you want. And just remember, there is always something to say.
I'm in love with her, okay? If you're looking for the word that means caring about someone beyond all rationality and wanting them to have everything they want, no matter how much it destroys you, it's love. And when you love someone, you don't stop, ever. Even when people roll their eyes or call you crazy, even then, especially then, you don't give up. Because if I could give up, if I could just, take the whole world's advice and move on and find someone else, that wouldn't be love. That would be some other disposable thing that is not worth fighting for.
Can I ask you something? Why do nice people choose the wrong people to date? We accept the love we think we deserve.
True love is not real unless it is pretend. You agree?
I do not believe in love.
If we cease to believe in love, why would we want to live?
Let me sleep. I am tired of my grief. I would like you to love me, to love me, to love me.
I want you to promise me something.
you're scared that it's not the right thing, even if you're scared that it'll cause problems, you say it loud, and you go from there.
Without smiling.
So it's not going to be easy. It's going to be really hard. We're going to have to work at this every day, but I want to do that because I want you.
But love is passion, obsession, someone you can't live without.
This is the murmur of the land.
I say, fall head over heels. Find someone you can love like crazy and who'll love you the same way back.
This is the sound of love's marching band.
How do you find him? Well, you forget your head and you listen to your heart.
And how they hold you like a gun.
The human race is filled with passion, medicine, law, business, engineering. These are noble pursuits necessary to sustain life. Poetry, beauty, romance, love. These are what we stay alive for.
Thank you guys for being dedicated with Roseanna. Everybody have a wonderful night, and I'll see you back here again in 2 weeks. Good night.